Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Naija Spirit Unscripted, where we talk about different topics. Now today we are focusing on the younger generation. This topic is a topic that most people really talk about, the weight of our family expectation on the younger generation. Now today we are going to dive into this topic and how the younger generation can set healthy boundaries when it comes to fulfilling or carrying different responsibilities. On today's episode, I have with me two youngsters. I call them youngsters because okay, don't let me even say much. So on my right here I have with me Mr. Bolaji, while on my left here I have with me Miss Omowumi. Now we are diving right into the conversation. Why parents put that weight on their children. Now let's start with Mr. Bolaji. Mr. Bolaji, what do you think about this? Why do you think parents put that financial pressure on their children? Is it cultural, or what do you think it is?
Well, to me, in my own opinion, actually, I think it's because most people give birth to their children at older age.
Okay.
When you give birth at older age, by some people in their 60s, 70s, if they are still paying school fees.
Okay.
Some people are still paying secondary school fees. People are still paying secondary school. So the time they're supposed to be getting for their children to be taking care of them, it is not then they will not say that I'm getting older. I should not be paying school fees again. It should be my children that they should be taking care of me.
Okay.
So those kind of reasons can make them to be putting pressure on young generation.
Do you agree with Mr. Bolaji? Do you think old age is what is making parents put that financial pressure on their children?
Yes, old age can cause it, right?
You agree with him?
Yes.
Okay.
And for my own point,
Okay.
I would say, most times parents believe that you are now an adult. Because even if the child is in school, so far you've reached a certain age, they believe that you should be contributing.
Now let's talk about this concept or this notion of saying, parents owe their children. There is this parent there's some set of parents that used to say this, and they will be like, you owe me, I spent this amount of money on you to send you to school, something like that. Do you think that thing is right, Mr. Bolaji? Do you think it's right for parents to put that, I will call it cultural expectation,
yes,
to put that cultural expectation on their children?
Yes, it is our thing in Africa, but it's not right. And let me see, the reason why most parents think like that is because of poverty.
Okay.
You cannot tell me that Odunayo will be expecting money from his children.
Really? Do you think so? Okay.
If you really want to take it, okay, for instance, I think was it 2 weeks ago when Kopi was celebrating her birthday.
Okay.
She was asking at that she wants the house in London.
Yes.
So you cannot expect that to be the other guys still giving his children
a gift,
and he's still taking care of them. So it is poverty mentality that say that every parent used to say that
okay.
Everybody's praying that
okay, so Mr. Bolaji took this thing serious. Miss Omowumi, do you agree with him? What do you think? Do you think children are to be forced to pay their parents back? Let me say it in their context. Do you think they should be forced to pay their parents back?
No, they are not to be forced. Though they're supposed to support their parents.
Okay.
If you have anything, if you have any money, okay, look at me at NYC, a couple, and I'm earning 77K. Every month, I must give to my family. Maybe even if it's data card, they have their
money, exactly.
Right? But me, for myself, even if it is my little brother, I have a brother.
You feel that's a responsibility.
That's responsibility.
Thank you very much. So we've heard from both sides, and Miss Omowumi said it shouldn't be something that children should be forced to do. However, it is their responsibility. It is the children's responsibility to take care of their parents. But the children should be given time to grow financially and career-wise, mentally too, so that they'll be able to pay their parents back. Now, moving on, let's talk about the effects of this thing. What's the effect of this thing on the effect of this pressure on the younger generation? How is this affecting them, whether mentally, physically, or financially? Or let's not even talk about those aspects. Let's talk about career-wise. How is this thing affecting their choice of career?
See, thank you very much. The thing is that, you see, the kind of pressure that these people get, this younger generation get from their parents, makes them to go into so many things that they're not supposed to do. Some even go into prostitution, some even go into fraud, some even turn to drug addicts. In career wise, you can't. Some people say that, okay, after I graduated from school, after my NYSC, you're supposed to see a job that worth like maybe 150K or 100K. But
Okay.
now I could not see. Maybe I'm making 150,000, and I've seen my friend doing fraud and making a lot of money. So with the kind of pressure that my parents is giving me, I can actually go to that fraud too.
No, I know most of them, they are finding it so hard to choose between their passion and income because of this financial pressure.
You cannot have a financial pressure and say that you want to be chasing
passion around. So we've seen the effect that this thing is having on the younger generation. They are not choosing careers that we make them develop in different areas. They are choosing careers based on how much that career can fill up their pockets. Now, bringing this to an end, let's talk about this. How can we break this cycle? Like, what's the solution to this thing? How can we reduce, or let me even say reduce, how can we break this expectation on the younger generation?
So, me at first, I think that pressure continues because nobody talks about it.
Okay.
I think you should start an honest conversation
Okay.
with the parents. Tell them, this is what I'm earning. Even if you can lie about it, you can be earning 100,000 and tell them you are earning 25K. Expectations is to guide, not to shock you. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get that.
So family to have a role to play. They have to understand, listen, and create a room for individuality. Do you understand?
Okay.
And as an individual, you have to set boundaries too. As boundaries is not disrespect, right?
Can I turn off my phone too, or put it on DND? Use that to set boundaries.
I said to God, but you disturbing me.
Okay.
Me, I will set boundaries.
Okay.
As a parent, you don't have to shock me with expectation. Guide me, give me rooms to grow. It's a gradual process. I know keys to success. Several keys. But only one key to failure that I know is when you are trying to please everybody.
Please everybody.
You cannot please everybody.
You can't.
Before you know it, you will lose yourself.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And thanks to everyone that has been with us from the beginning to the end. See, this topic, people rarely talk about it, and that's why that pressure is just like what Mr. Bolaji said earlier. That pressure keeps increasing every day, day by day. And just like what Miss Omowumi said, learn to talk, learn to say no. See, let me tell you something. Problem no dey finish, wahala no dey finish. Everyone will come from far, from near, to ask you to do things for them, to take up responsibilities and know your own. So learn to reduce the pressure on yourself by learning to say no. Thanks to everyone who has been with us on this episode. Till next time, I remain your favorite host, Odunayo Akintola. Bye.